So, hello everyone, this is Coding with Ojas. Today we are going to be creating a rock, paper, scissors program using tkinter, meaning it will have fancy buttons. So, in last video, we made a rock, paper, scissors game which will accept user input and also give out output. Yeah, and well, it will work like this, something like this. We will have to type here rock. Let's say I put a rock. The computer also put rock. So, it is a draw. Also, from the last video, I still didn't. Still, I will just ask you to make a adjustment. If you did this, if you followed my video and did everything what was shown in this, good job. And so you can make an adjustment here. It will instead of showing computer choice only, you can make here and formatted string. Uh, Here you can write here and computer played this. Now I'm not going to waste your time just fixing this all. You can fix this all with your own with yourself. Because last video I didn't did this. Now when we played, it would look like something like this rock paper. It looks like the who played paper. Is it a player? Is it computer? Nobody knows, right? So we have to specify that the computer is playing it. You can use formatted strings like how I did here. Okay, so I'm not going to waste the whole time of video just doing that. Let's start with making our rock paper scissors using tkinter program. Now, before you go make this program, you must also install tkinter. You can use pip install tk, not tkinter but tk. Now, I already installed tkinter, so it's not needed for me, but for you it is. If you didn't install tkinter, you must install it so that this video is possible. So we must import tkinter from tkinter import everything. Now this will import everything from the tkinter module, including its labels, buttons, and everything. And we must also import random modules. Import random. Okay, this is all the modules we would need. Now we will define a function here. This will change the label. This will change the label. So like label. So how our program will be is actually it will have a label in the top. This will show what the computer has played and what the player has played, and then it will and then after that it will show that if and after that we will have a second label that will show that who won, who lost. It will show you won or you lost, or it's a draw, like that. And so this label changer will be changing that. And we will have three buttons, rock and paper and scissors for the user. So that's why we are defining a label changer function, changer. And this will have three parameters, the root window, the label. I'm going to specify it as label 1 and label 2. I can't think of any some descriptive name, so I'm just keeping it that. For now, we are just going to keep it as pass. We are just going to define it, but right now, after making our program, we are going to use it. So now we must put our root window or use the window. We must make our root window. This will be oops. Okay, tk. So now this is our window. Now if we make our window right now, oops, oh, this is still running. Okay, so you can use Control Alt Enter. No such file or directory. Oh, something's happening in my head. Okay. Okay, you know what you do? You just make a new terminal and here you click Control Enter. Not this, not here. Control Enter. Then dot RPS with tkinter. No such file or directory. Okay, I think we didn't made our program mostly, so I think that is why it is not working. Okay. Now in this we are going to put a label. This will be showing the what the player has played and what the computer has played. We are going to make two labels for this. So like we will have three labels in the end. Label 3. So label label 1. You can think of descriptive names for this. I'm just thinking I didn't have any descriptive name, so I'm just putting label 1 and label 2. This label 1 will be the label that will show what the player has played. So this will be a label. This will be our label. It will have root. This will be printed in our root window, and we are going to keep the text is equal to player. And then if you want, we can use some emojis. Like I'm sure there is Windows emojis which you can use, like rock. For rock there is a rock emoji, paper emoji, scissor emoji. But we are going to check that at the later when we start making a program. Right now we are just going to put it as player. Okay, so and we are going to make our second label. mm, Label 2 is equal to label root text is equal to computer. Now one more thing. This time, this so last time we in our this video we made a say a choices dictionary that will show what the for the computer that will change the random value to rock and paper and scissor. We are going to use this only at over here. We are going to make a simple choices choices, and we are going to actually define this before our function, so that we can use it in our function also if we want. So here we will say choices choices. It is equal to a dictionary. Now we will change 1 to. Now right here I told that we could use emojis. So go to your browser, go to your browser, search rock emoji. Here this rock emoji is here. Here's a rock emoji. Now here we can find many. I'm going to be using this one. Copy and go here. Control V. Oh, okay. So we have a problem that Python does not, that VS Code is not allowing this emoji. So instead we can use our Windows emoji only somewhere. Mm, you can search here rock emoji for rock paper scissors. Here we can find our rock paper scissors emoji. Here we have our rock We are going to copy this, and now I will paste it. Paste. Now this is our rock emoji. And one more thing, I think we must put this in a string. I don't know why Python is like that. For emoji there must be a separate data type. There should be actually. Okay, this is our rock, and we are going to get paper. Control V, paper, and 3 will be scissor. Scissors will go. We will go back here, and then we can take our this, copy it. Now, what actually I am kind of scared of is that I cannot give this link because I think it would lead to some copyright or something in the link if I keep it in the link in the description. So you can search it in your own web browser, like rock emoji in rock paper scissors, and you can copy these symbols and paste them. So well, these are the choices for our computer. This will also be used for a player. So because when the player will play, just click the button, it will choose one of these. It will choose this one from here. So now, okay, I don't think we would be needing this function. You can delete this, but when we would need it, we will actually make a function when we need it. So right now we have made two labels. Now we are going to also, oops, we have done a mistake. Okay, again. We are going to make a third label. Label 3. This will tell if who won, who lost. Label, label of, this will be in our root window, and text for its default text will be C S E L E C T C L I C K. Click on rock or rock. Oops, we have okay, everything's going wrong. Okay, rock, paper, or CISSORS scissors. So if the player clicks on the rock or paper or scissor, then this player variable will change to what the player has played, and the computer will change to what the computer has played using the random module, and this will show who won. So now we have made all our labels, but we must pack them into the window. So what we will do is do label one dot pack, and we are just going to copy this and paste this. Control C. Just change these two and tree. Okay, now if we run our window, this is still running. We have must quit this and clear clear. Hmm. Okay, here's our window. Okay. Now it is kind of really small, and I really want it to be a bit big. So we we can make the font also big. I think I'm sure there is one thing that will make this si font. Well, we can change the font, but actually that's not needed. Font size. I Okay. I think there is no way we can change the font size. So what we can do is actually just make the height height, it will be increased. Oops, we forgot a comma. Height, we are just going to put it to 8. I guess that's nice. Height is 8, and here height is 8. 8. If we run this, hmm. Now what we the problem is that it's too much big. It's too much big. To make this small, I guess we can do it one, one. Okay, I think 2 should work. Okay, this looks nice. Now, so some problem with this is that it is too much small, and I don't think the player will like a small window. So to change that, we can use the root dot geometry, and in that we are going to set the width IDTH width. Okay, I think this doesn't have width. So we can change this to 200 and oops in 200 into where is the I think it is x, yes, 200 x 650. Now if we control S this and run it, okay, now we have a window that is too much long. To change that, we are going to change this to 65 and 200. Now this should work. Okay, I guess that is too much long. 100. That's the height. 200. The 650 can be turned to 450. Hmm. Oops. Oh. Okay, we forgot one thing. This should be 200, not 2000. Okay, I think this is what is good. But the problem with this is that it can be resizable. I mean, look at this. The player can just make this do this, and then it won't be nice. To change that, we can do this. We can write root. We can type root dot resizable, resizable, and then we will set this to false and false. So now, if we run this this cannot be resized. I'm putting my cursor over here. It's not changing to the resize cursor, so it cannot be resized. I'm trying. I'm literally clicking. It's not working. So this is now after making this all, we must also make our we should start working on the buttons. So for the buttons, I'm going to make them all button. We are going to make a button here. Um, okay, so we are going to make a rock slash button rock button is equal to button, and it will have it will be placed on the root window, and its text will be we are going to copy this root this only and paste it over here. Okay, and this will be our rock button, and we are going to do this. We are going to set its function to when it the on when it's on click on not on click, but its function will equal to we are going to be creating a function that it will say mm, mm, so then it will be that change. Mm, okay, we will use lambda, and then we will be creating a function that will change the it will change the player choice to rock. So this function we will change player choice, and then we are going to create and here write our rock. Now right now it is not defined, so it's showing an error, or showing this squiggly line. So what we are going to do is define it already. Here change slash player slash choice, and then this will be a function. We should also put def keyword in this. Now this we are just going to put it to pass right now, and here we will say choice. Actually, we don't need to pass it. We can just write here. Um, we will make our variable glo global. We will make our player slash choice is equal player slash choice is equal to the choice. Now this now we are going to make this make three buttons more. Make two more buttons like this. This will be our paper button. Paper scissor button. This will show control C and control V. Now we are going to copy our scissors image. Oops, we have did a mistake. We must go back here and copy our not this our scissor, and then control V scissor here and here. So now we have made the buttons. Now we will make the actual game. Before that we will check our game. Unknown option function. So it says that our tkinter.tcl error unknown option function. So I think it is not called function. It is called like something like um, on click. Hmm. Wait, I think I forgot a bit. Just so actually, we instead of writing function, we must actually write command. I don't know why the tkinter put it like that, but it is so annoying. I don't even know what that this function also means. Command. So now, if we run our window, well, it is being shown, but we don't see our. Oops, we've also forgot to put our labels. So label, sorry, not label, but the button. Rock button dot. We are going to put this in a grid. So grid. So this will we will put our button in a grid. So like this will be the hmm, okay. We can just use pack. First we are going to use rock button dot pack and then paper. Then we are going to use grid. paper button dot pack and scissor button dot pack. Now let's run this. Look, we have our two buttons. Hmm. I see there is a difference on between the width of the scissors and the paper and rock. Can you see it? I think yeah, there's a difference in between them. So to change that, we are going to put change the width of them. We are going to width with width width to maybe like 3. We are going to copy this. Okay, now if we run this, we see that the buttons are now perfectly in they are at perfect size. They have a perfect size. But I think using grid would be much better. So wait. Okay, I think I found a problem in this already. It will take some time to solve it. Just a minute. So yeah, I fixed some problem. I was facing some problem when I was closing this window. I think it was my mouse not working. Yeah, now it works. Okay, so now we are going to be using the grid function. So this grid we will use grid, and in this grid we will write row. Row will always be equal to 0, and column mm, column is equal to 1 0. So we are just going to copy and paste this in this all of them. Control V, Control V. But this time this will be 1 and this will be 2. So now if we see our program, cannot use it is already a slave manage the bypass. Cannot use geometry manager grid inside. Oops. We have to use grid. Grid. Now this should work. Okay, I have some problems here. Dot. So hmm. So hmm. So actually, I think when I was installing my tkinter, it had some problems because I'm seeing here how can you use self.tk.call? That's kind of like questioning me and I mean kind of like hmm. Okay, I think this is you can all just use pack. It's not a problem when they're all in a straight line. It's not a problem. We are just going to do rock dot pack paper button dot pack scissor button dot pack. So well, this is everything we had to do with the buttons and everything. These all seem to work, but they don't do anything. So, actually, I really want to see if this player choice is working. So we are going to go here, player choice. We are going to print this. Print, print, player choice. Now, so like, choice is not defined. Player choice is not defined. So I think the problem is that we didn't define player choice. We will set this to none. Now, if we run this, hmm, oh wait, we forgot that we have to also. Okay. Mm, oh, I wish I was using Python. Control X, Control V. Now here I'm going to test if this player choice button is working. I'm going to click paper. Now I'm going to close it. Okay, the player choice works. So, okay, now what we can do is use this player choice to compare with the computer's choice. To do that, we will create an function that will change everything. That will actually check for if the check for yes, we are going to create a function that will make the computer's choice. So we are going to create a function define computer change computer choice. Now we are going to make our another variable computer choice computer slash choice choice. This will equal to and none. Now we are going to change this global computer computer choice, and computer choice will equal to choi choices dot get. Now we are going to be using the same technique we used in our rock paper scissors video, which was to use this random. Use the random to get any rock or paper or scissors. So here we will do random dot randint. Now this will check between 1 and 3. So our computer choice will be totally um, different. So it will continuously change. And okay, so and we must also what we will do is in this definition we are also going to create another function. This will check this will actually make the full game. So this will only change the label and everything. So this will be, so you know what I will call this? I will call this main, because this is what is the main thing of the game. Without this is anything, nothing is possible. Main. So here we are going to get labels. So here we are going to provide L, lab label 1. We are going to get the value from this label 1, and label 2, not get the label, but we are going to change the label. So that's what label 2 and label 3, and we must also get the value. So to get the value we are going to use compute we are going to use our, we have to get the value from the computer choice and the player's choice. So what we will do is computer choice, computer choice and player choice, computer choice and player choice. So this all will take our, this will help us in making our game. So in the last video, what we did was make all of this. You know what we could do is copy all of this, but I'm a nice guy and I'm not going to do that all over again because you didn't saw the last video. I'm going to make this a new one. I think this video might be long. So here we are going to make okay. So here we are going to make a while loop. While loop. Actually, no, we are not going to make a while loop because if we make a while loop, then this will continue on forever with the, and this won't be used, these buttons. So that's why we are going to use if if label, if computer choice, comp computer choice. Okay, this is the variable that is. I'm going to change this to a capital C because actually it is copying the computer choice from here. So to change that, I'm going to put this to capital P. If computer choice is is equal to player choice, then what we want is that the label, we will always just put the label to be we will label, we will configure the label 1 and label 2 just as the main function is called. So label 1 dot configure configure. Now I'm kind of thinking that I might make a mistake if I don't provide any function to this. So what I'm going to do is after this we are going to do main, and this we have to provide 5 parameters. So to provide those, we must get our computer choice and everything. Here we are going to get here we are going to give it computer choice and give control C. Now I think I overcomplicated this, but for me that this is what I'm thinking is the most easier for me. Computer choice. Okay, so here we will do computer slash choice. Now this is actually not how. Now I'm also going to use capital C for this too. So also we must provide our labels and label 1 and label 2. For that we are going to make label 1, label 2, label 3, and that's, I think that is all. So this is all we are going to need. So we will have to provide all these labels. So to provide these labels, just a minute. I think I have a problem here. I have a problem. Just a minute. Okay. Um. So in this main function, we so before we must provide our labels. Label 1. Our label 1 is here. We are going to copy this. Control C and Control V and here. These are all. These are all the labels. And now we are just going to copy this all. Control C, Control V, and okay. So this is all we had to do. Now we must provide this to our main function. So when the player chooses any of these buttons, when they are clicked, so this function will be called, which will change the player choice plus call the main function when the player does that. So what this main function will do is it will also call the change computer choice function. So now what the computer choice will also be changed. And before this, we must also call the computer choice once. So the computer, so that we are going to call this before the root window, change, change computer choice. So why am I calling this function before is actually because if we don't call this change computer choice, so then the Python, so then what will happen is that it the this function will get main this function will actually get something as what is this, what is this, I never knew this. So what will happen is that the function will when this main function start, it won't get the computer choice correctly. So yeah, so what will happen is that the it will get computer choice would equal to none, and when it gets none, it will just kind of like show the none in the labels. So to protect from that only, we are calling the change computer choice over here. This won't be repeated because this function is actually before the root window, before the window was created, so it won't be repeated. Everything will be repeated under the declaration of the variable which is containing the window and the main loop, before the main loop, after the window declaration and the before the main loop. So now after this we are going to create a So now we are going to our main function, and we are going to configure this to be um, label1 dot configure. Now this does now it kind of looks like that it's not going to configure anything, but still what we can do is now we will do it doesn't feel like you will get any tab view. It will show the view of all the functions of all the methods available for this variable. It doesn't seem to show that. I think that's a problem with VS Code, but I mean, what can we do? It is what we have to live with. So text. So now we will change the text. The text is will what is this text class? Hmm. So I think we can change the variable, and we are going to create a no, wait. Hmm. Okay, so we are going to do. So I think this doesn't catch the idea of text. So we are going to change this text with it will equal to this will equal to this text will equal to something. This will be our player choice. So we are going to create a string here. This will be a formatted string, and player player has played player player choice, and label2 dot configure I'll configure text configure figure text is equal to formatted string computer computer has played the computer has played the computer choice computer choice. Now if the computer choice is same as player choice, we will change the label3 to be label3 dot configure text is equal to label3 dot configure text will be equal to draw, and l is com we are going to use else we will check if. Now I feel like this will take a lot of time, so I'm going to shorten your time and by pausing this video and do all of this work, and then at the end I will show you that what I have done, so you could copy, because YouTube is kind of also like doesn't allows any long videos, so to protect from that only I'm going to pause this video and do this all. After that I will unpause it again. Okay, now after making our program, now I'm going to explain what I have done. So first first I made our player choice. I did almost the same as the rock paper scissors here, but here I have done I have configured the label. So mostly like here, if computer choice is equal as player choice, it means it's a draw. And if else, if player choice is same as rock and computer choice is same as scissors, that means the scissors say rock beats scissors, so the player won. And like that only I've done till all the way till here. Now now after this also I after making our program we see our program working nice. Don't think about the background voice. This so it seems to work, the the you see this font, it looks like this emoji is colorless. So to change that, I think it would be to change the font. So to change the font, we would have to do font font is equal to which font is good. You can search a font in Google. So here you search Google fonts. Here I found this 40 best Google fonts. Let's go here. And now you can find all of these fonts. Mm, so I really like this Farah Sans gloves. So we are going to do what we are going to do is, oh wait, I think it is not available for in our computer. So I think we must use Google Fonts. So let's go to Google Fonts. So how about Noto Sans? The Noto Sans does not feel bad. We are going to write Noto Sans. So we are gonna go here and Noto S-A-N-S. S-A-N-S. Sans. Noto sans. Now if we run this, hmm. Now I'm going to run this again. No, wait, we must, okay. So after changing to Noto sans, nothing seems, it doesn't seem like anything has much changed. But but yeah, the it grew in size. So I guess we can change our font to Noto sans. So for that, see computer choice. Okay, and then what we will do is just follow this, take this, Control C, actually Control X, and we are going to paste this in every label. Control V, mm, Control V, Control V. Now after saving this file and then when we run this, it doesn't seem bad at all. But I still think the padding must be there for the scissors button because the bottom is actually touching the window border and I don't really like it. So what we can do is change the padding while packing these buttons. So to do that, we will do pad y. We are going to change that to 2. Pad y 2. Pad y 2. Now after we run this, we see, oh, okay. The problem is that we have made must make our window a bit more larger. So and by the way, when I was making our main function, I also changed the size of the window because I didn't like how wide it was. So I changed it. So well, now we can change this to 250. So now this will become a pure square window. It should have. So now we can click on these buttons and we can play rock paper scissors. Oh, we saw a problem. Hmm. Scissors. So scissors, but does not seem to work. So so I think we can change the font to. So I think we can change the font to something else. So we instead of Noto Sans, we are going to do something else. How about Jersey 10? Jersey 10 doesn't seem like a bad idea. Hmm. How about sans serif? I'm sure there's some there is an font called sans serif. So we are going to put that S A N S sans S-E-R-I-F serif sans serif. We are going to copy this. Control C, mm, Control V, Control V. Now let's call this. Okay, we got an expected integer but got serif. Hmm. So I think this all must have no space. Expected integer but got serif. Hmm. So I think there is some misunderstanding with the tkinter. So well, we are not going to put any put serif in this. I think sans should work. Oops. Okay. Expecting integer but got serif. Oh, we forgot here. Now we run this. Okay, all of these seem to work. So we are able to play rock paper scissors. Um, and I think maybe in the next video I might be adding some upgrade to this tkinter program. Right now this is what we have gotten. It is nice. So well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and well, have a nice day, and bye.